Welcome friends, welcome to my channel, Fearlessly Loved, where I talk about all things homeschooling, family, and faith, and where I hope to leave you a little bit more or a lot more encouraged on your journey. My name is Kristen, and today I'm going to be sharing with you what we are doing for our 2021-2022 school year with my second grade daughter. Feel free to leave a comment below and share with me what you're choosing for your upcoming school year curriculum. If you enjoy this video, let me know. Make a comment below, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you don't forget to press the bell icon to let you know when I put more content out there. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over with you our main curriculum that we're going to be continuing over the course of the entire year. If you want to find out more about what we are doing for our supplementals and our resources and just activities and things that we're going to intersperse throughout the year, check out my last video that I did on our homeschool haul. You will find all of that in there. Today is just what we are doing for our main curriculum. So last year, we started homeschooling 6 weeks into the school year. We are pandemics homeschoolers, however committed homeschoolers. Now we're in it for the long haul because we love it so much and it worked out so well for us. We are doing the Good and the Beautiful Language Arts Level 1 for our upcoming second grade year. The reason for this, we are continuing it. We started this halfway through my daughter's first grade year, and it was actually such perfect timing because if we started the Language Arts Good and the Beautiful curriculum at the beginning of her first grade, when we first started homeschooling, she was not on par yet with what was covered in the beginning of this. It would have been really tough for her. So I initially did choose another curriculum that I am going to do a video. I'm going to compare the two language arts curriculums because there's definitely one that we loved a lot more than the other. It worked out. Like I said, it was perfect for her in terms of the level, but as she progressed in it, it wasn't working out for us. I knew that there was something better, and that is this for language arts, and this includes spelling, it includes grammar, it includes reading comprehension, writing, it really encompasses all things language arts, which I absolutely love. And of course, it is done in a way where every lesson is different every day, and it's so engaging for my daughter. It's very visual, and there's a lot of cute activities in here, and it really appeals to her learning style. It is Charlotte Mason inspired. So we are continuing this, and when we're done, I imagine we will finish this halfway through the year, and we'll just move on to level 2 language arts good and the beautiful. In addition to our language arts good and the beautiful, we will be doing some explode the code as well. My daughter really enjoys this, and it's just an expansion on learning spelling and phonics and just really establishing a good base foundation. Also be doing Good and the Beautiful Handwriting, Level 3. This is she would say that handwriting, sometimes she says handwriting is her favorite subject. So she loves drawing, she absolutely loves coloring, she loves copy work. She really enjoys doing the daily activities in Good and the Beautiful Handwriting and all the little activities that come with it. So that is language arts. For math, okay, for math, we're in this like conflicted place because last year in last videos that I have put out there, I actually did a Right Start Math, Manipulatives, and Storage video. You want to check that one out if you're interested in Right Start Math. And I just did an unboxing, flip through video, do a lesson with me video on Simply Good and Beautiful Math Level 2. I wanted to order this. My intention was to continue with Right Start Math. It still is. I chose Right Start Math because I felt that my daughter needed a really, really good foundation for math. It's very manipulative heavy. When we started out, I knew that math was going to be a struggle for us, so that's why I did all kinds of research and made the decision on which curriculum to go with. I chose Right Start. It has been a struggle. However, she has come so far. So it has been working wonders for us. At the same time, it's missing that visual component, that kind of like cutesy, creative, different everyday kind of feel that my daughter really loves. So that is why I also purchased Math 2, Simply Good and Beautiful Math 2. My intention is to use it as a supplement. I might go back and forth. We've actually started early for math. We're up to doing 6 lessons in math, this Simply Good and Beautiful Math 2, just because we love doing the lessons, which is different for us for math. She told me the last time we did a lesson, she absolutely loves this. So this is very, very inexpensive compared to, sorry I didn't show this to you yet. This is the Right Start. This is level B math that is supposed to coincide with first grade. So we're almost through with this. We're like maybe 3/4 of the way through. So depending on what happens here, we will move on. But my plan is to move on to level C of Right Start. Like I said, I don't know what's really going on with math. I could just nix this altogether. I don't think I will. I'm pretty sure I'll go back and forth. Or can you see how conflicted I am? This is how conflicted I am. I don't know. Stay tuned because I don't know what's going on for math. One or the other or both, who knows? So let's move on to a more solidified subject for us. For our geography, we are going to be doing Beautiful Feet Around the World, Part 2. We actually started this last year, and this is one of my daughter's favorite subjects, favorite curriculums that we used. This is a literature-based curriculum where for each country, in here in Part 2, there's France, Spain. We did a lot of South America last year, Brazil, Chile, Ecuador. There's Denmark is in here as well. So you basically go around the world and they recommend, there's lessons where you are reading picture books that they recommend for each country. And you get a taste, literally, because there's also recipes in here. We've done some recipes. You get a taste of different countries around the world. They get a grasp of, wow, this world is bigger and more diverse, and food is different, and people are different. People live way differently than me, than my little world here in the United States or wherever they're from. So there's watercolor, there's art in here, there's nature studies in here where they're learning about animals. There's video recommendations that are incorporated into some of the lessons. And it has just been a really fun and enriching experience for us. And we are excited to continue. So moving on to social studies, I actually made a decision that I'm a little bit surprised about. It's actually a textbook, a public school textbook. It is a secular curriculum, but I don't know. I saw someone's video on YouTube. This is the Scott Foresman People and Places 2nd grade social studies curriculum. As you can see, it is very colorful. I wanted my daughter to have just a really good overview of the United States of America. So explore the United States of America. In here, there's history, economics, science and technology, geography, culture, citizenship, government, national symbols. I just really liked how every lesson is just really simplified, short and to the point. It's very colorful. I wanted to save, I'm looking forward to doing Beautiful Feet, Early American History with Zoe, and that's a literature-based program as well. And my plan is to do that for our 3rd grade year, but this was $6 used. So couldn't go wrong with that, trying it out. And there's some workbooks here that go along with it, a workbook and a teacher's guide. I got these used as well. I believe that they were $10 each. So we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know how that goes. So moving on to Bible, I chose a lot of different resources and workbooks and books, devotionals that we will be interspersing into our Bible time. But when it comes to actually curriculum being involved, we again are going to be continuing our Beautiful Feet, teaching character through literature. So this is another literature-based curriculum, Charlotte Mason inspired. She loves reading the stories that are in here. There are, for her early elementary level, I believe there are a total of 14 lessons. And yes, we started this last year, but we're just going really, really slow through it. There's, for each lesson we do over the course of a week or two, just going over the same book. She likes reading stories multiple times, and this is a character study, but there are Bible verses in here that relate to each book where your child can memorize and write out and talk about. So we've had some really good conversations about these books. There's 14 lessons for 14 books. However, there is a long list of many different really, really good quality picture books and literature that we have enjoyed so much. Listen, I've been crying. Like, my daughter must think I'm crazy because at the end of these books, I don't know, there's something about these books in here, children's books, particularly that the Beautiful Feet recommends, that I'm crying, I'm like sobbing at the end of these books. It's just like really deeply impacting for me, for myself. I can't tell you how many times God has spoken to me specifically by reading these children books. Am I the only one? Leave a comment below. Am I the only one here? Like, I end up sobbing, and it's really amazing how God has moved through our homeschool in this area of reading this literature, just things that we go through, that my daughter has gone through, conversations that we have that morning, things that she's dealing with, anxieties that she has, and then that same day in homeschool, we'll read a book, and it's just specifically addresses the exact conversation that we talked about, or the exact prayer that we prayed. And praise God, how amazing is Jesus, how he's so personal. And I think about my own relationship with Jesus. It's just such a blessing to see how God not only moves and speaks to me, but now, like, I'm seeing how Jesus is being so personal with my daughter as well. Like, I could cry about this. It's just so beautiful. And I know this is a curriculum video, but I'm going off on this tangent, but man, there is power. There is power in his spirit and power in that personal relationship we have with him. Not only that ourselves, but like being a witness to this personal relationship that my child is having with the living God, and how he's speaking to her. So yeah, Bible has been a really good time for us. Of course, you know, the Bible is a main source of our Bible curriculum as well.
And last but not least, for our science curriculum, we are doing level 2 of Masterbooks Let's Talk Science series called Adventures in the Physical World. This is continuation of the science curriculum we used for first grade. Level 1 of the Masterbooks Let's Talk Science curriculum is called Adventures in Creation. Adventures in Creation we actually did last year for first grade, and we absolutely loved it. I actually did a video for that. I reviewed the curriculum. I did a thorough flip through. So you want to check that out if you are looking into science curriculums and considering Masterbooks. Masterbooks is known for their short and succinct lessons. They are biblically based. I love how this is a biblically based scientific curriculum. I actually asked my daughter, I gave her a bunch of different choices this year for second grade as to what she wanted to hone in for science. I put out there some mini studies if she wanted to dive into mammals or plants or weather or a bunch of the other good and the beautiful science mini units. And she actually wanted to continue with Adventures in the Physical World. We love how this is set up. Here is the content matter that is taught in this curriculum. We're talking, think physics, potential and kinetic energy, mechanics, pulleys, gears, chemical energy, light, the sun, the solar system, the atmosphere, water cycle, the earth, earthquakes, mountains, volcanoes, rocks, and fossils. So that is what is covered here. We love how this is set up. It is set up as a 3-day curriculum where the first day the topics are introduced. There is an easy checklist here where it tells you what you need for that week. They are simple items that you could find around the house. I rarely have to purchase anything at the store. There is an imaginative story still in level 2 where they use the characters of Adam and Eve and Cain and Abel as Cain and Abel's parents talk to them and share with them all about the world around them and the creation that God created and how the world works. So there's activities on each day. Day 2 is usually the experiment day that they do, and day 3 is where they add what they learned to their science journal and binder. And throughout the curriculum, they are memorizing scripture that coincides with the topics that they're learning. There are a ton of engaging and colorful pictures in here, and this has just been something that we enjoyed in level 1, and I imagine that it will be a very similar experience for level 2.
That is all, friends. I hope you enjoyed this video and gotten a better idea for yourselves. You got a little bit of a peek into what your choices could be for your homeschool. And I'll let you know how all of this goes. I'll do a follow-up video maybe in a few months to let you know how everything is going for us. Who knows, maybe things will get switched up here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you on the next video.